Next comedian, she's hilarious. She is the new host of This Just In, from the creators of America's Funniest Home Videos. I want y'all to give it up right now. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it up for Julia Jasunas.
Awesome, guys. We're here. We did it. We don't have masks. I don't know why I'm talking to you like we're elementary school kids. I don't know who masked me. I feel like such a badass because I was that crazy person during the pandemic that like washed all my groceries. You know those people? I wasn't as crazy as those people that drive with a mask on by themselves in the car. Yeah, we all know that. They're either completely nuts or their imaginary friends are really high risk. We all broke a little bit, huh? The last 2 years. I feel like we all just like, you know, our brains just broke. And if you don't think you broke, you're an asshole and you're breaking now, really, you know. A friend of mine started collecting rocks. Yeah, that's it. Like would go to the side of the road to collect rocks, met another guy on the side of the road collecting rocks, and now they collect rocks together. So, fucking broken, you know. I looked up why your nose gets congested online during the lockdown. That's what I did. It's pretty dark. Turns out you have erectile tissue in your nose, the same tissue that's like in your reproductive organs when you get aroused. So when your nose is congested, you have a nose boner. Didn't think you were gonna learn something today. No, found that out. I was like, I'm so excited for allergy season. I'm so alone, you know? You ever have those sneezes that are just so gratifying, it feels like you're coming a little bit, you know? Right? You're just like, achoo, oh god! Oh god! You don't want to stay right there. Don't move. We need a cigarette or a sandwich or something. So next time someone sneezes, just look them dead in the eyes and go, it wasn't good for you. That's what I do. It's always a weird day at the grocery store, though. So gotta make friends somehow, you know? Oh, my boyfriend thinks I'm too needy. Like one time, I was like, you were not close enough. And he was like, I'm inside you. So I just want to be included, you know what I mean? Yeah. You look like you're having so much fun. Yeah, that's always a slow one to sink in. Some of the guys are like, I don't get it. Both trying to make it in show business. I'm convinced he only wants to marry me because I'm Jewish. Yeah, I'm kidding. He doesn't want to marry me. But, yeah. We do have a good sex life, though. We like to role play. Like, I'll pretend he's Jack in Titanic, and he'll pretend I'm not completely crazy. So, yeah. One time I told him to dress up like a handsome stranger, and he told me to dress up as someone without intimacy issues. So, it's going well, you know. No, we've been together a while, so we make up lots of games. Like, we made up this one game, it's my favorite. We call it Gimme Kisses, where I say, give me kisses, and he goes, no. So, you know, pet names too, you know, like baby or sweetie or you're still here, but... No, we do have a lot in common, which is really nice. Like for the holidays last year, we wanted similar things, right? Like I wanted a vacuum, and he wanted a blowjob. So, they're similar, right? Suction, right? I was like, well, just use the vacuum. But, I mean, Dyson, those things are strong, you know what I mean? Like, 5 times a second straight. I can't do that, so. And then for Halloween, he surprised me. I was like, so what are you gonna be, babe? And he's like, single. So, I know, I should have seen it coming. It was my bad. It was. Because instead of candy, he just gave me all my shit back in a pillowcase. Didn't even leave me a Snickers, that fucker, you know? Just almond joys. Who likes those? I feel like there's always one person that's like, I love coconut. No, he was a weird guy, you know? He was just so, he was fucking weird. Like, I was too close to it before, and I don't know what it is about women, it's like in our DNA to just want to fix men. And we can't help it. We can't. We come out of the womb and we're like, I need a project, I choose you. Like, it's exhausting. That's why we're always exhausted. And then we're carrying our purses around with us, which is just our life, and so we're just like always stressed and exhausted, you know? Just like, and men know too, because they look at that thing and they're like, I'm not fucking touching that. They know. Right? Because think about it, you ask a guy to go in your purse and they're like, fuck no, I'm not touching that. I think it's like teeth or bees or something. Fuck you. They caught COVID 2 weeks ago, I'm not doing it. You know, just... He knows, he's like, there's nothing in that purse that I want. It's just like, it's true, like, women just need to fix men. Like men see women from across the room at like a bar or something, and they're like, oh, she's hot, or she's beautiful, maybe I'll go talk to her. Women see men, and they're like, oh, he's cute, except for the hat. And the shoes, and like the whole thing, but I'll fix it, like what? That's a Saturday project. I've seen enough HGTV, I can fucking do it, you know? But you have to learn, you have to learn from it. Like, I learned that you can't love someone into having a chin. You can't. You can try, it's just so sad. You look at him and you're like, oh my God, he's never gonna be able to change a pillowcase. And you just have to move on, because you can't fix it. My ex, before we met, he voluntarily sported mutton chops and a fedora. Yeah, I know. I was like, it's cute, I'll fix it, Like, oh, I can't wait. And then he dumped me, and I was like, oh my God, I got dumped by the guy who looks like the saxophone player from The Muppet Show. So, it's only up from here, I mean, pushing 40 and refuse to eat vegetables. Like, it's just broccoli. It's not a penis. Why are you gagging, Man up, I do it. At least until I got the Dyson. But, blamed his erectile dysfunction on me. I had to mash up those little pills and hide them in the food along with the vegetables. Like, blame me for a 4-hour boner, not the other way around, I don't know, when I start bitching about him too much, I just sound like my Jewish grandmother in my head. Like 4 years with the weird hats, and maybe if you didn't smoke so much pot, you wouldn't have a busted schmeckle. I don't feel bad going in on him. He was kind of a dick, not kind of. He was like really a dick. He used to mess with my head, He used to lay there, just make me guess which parts of his body I could touch to turn him on. Like, I don't fucking know what parts of your body turn you on. I know what turns me on, but you don't have those parts, right? Right? Like ambition or a 401k. What good is a dick if it can't secure your future, right? That's what my grandma always said. I like that part, mostly women laugh. No, I'm kidding, I support myself, so does my grandmother. So, I actually just bought a condo, so yeah. Thank you! Yeah! That's right, I don't need no man. I just need a dead grandmother. So, I bought a 2-bedroom so I could rent out the other bedroom, and I got this really cute roommate, but we made out so I had to make him move. From his bedroom into mine. And he's my boyfriend. I trapped him, Who's your landlord now, bitch? Yeah. He hates when I say that. Yeah. But he's seen my act, he knows all about it, So, he's in it for the long haul, because he knows that if he leaves, he's fucking next. But he believes in Bigfoot, so we'll see how long this lasts. Yeah, he asked me to go squatching one weekend. You guys know what this is? Squatching, yeah. It's when grown men go into the wilderness and like howl and bang on tree stumps in the hopes of luring out fucking Bigfoot. I'm surprised he was single too. No fucking way I'm doing that. There's none. I can't. He's a good guy though. We'll see if it lasts. He wants kids, and I don't really want them, so we got a fish. but he was an asshole, so I took him back. Yeah, have you ever had an asshole goldfish? They exist. That's it. That's the only thing I have about it. We also have a Roomba, so, you know, working my way up to babies, I guess. It's great, you don't have to feed it, it just eats your hair. They know, they have a Roomba. I feel like social media is fucking us up, you know? Like, it was bad pre-pandemic, but then we were all just at home, like, scrolling and, like, withering away and pretending to thrive. Like, what assholes we were. You know? Like, we were. We were just, and it's, like, so bad. I don't know if it's like this. We're in LA County, but we're in Long Beach, which is better. But, like, in LA, people are just dicks, because everyone pretends that their lives are perfect, and nobody has a job. And I can't stand it, you know? Like, we're all just white-knuckling life. Like, I don't want to see you at the beach on a Tuesday because you magically don't have to work with your perfectly pedicured toes in the sand. And why are they perfectly pedicured? You owe me $20, Caitlin, fucking get a job, you know? And they're wiggling over and over because of a fucking boomerang. Like, go fuck yourself, you know? Like, put that shit on OnlyFans. I don't want to see it. Right? Like, we just all need to see a little struggle. I think we owe it to each other after the couple of years we've had. Like, you broke a nail? Fucking great. Post about it, you know? You rear-ended someone while texting and driving? I fucking need this, you know? Can't handle it. I don't want to see any of that shit. I just want to see you at home in your sweatpants, mooching your ex-boyfriend's HBO Max, watching Friends alone because you have none, you know? And you go through a pretty bad acne breakout because you got fired from that job that you hated and you're feeling pretty down, pretty pessimistic, despite the Maya Angelou quote you posted on your stories yesterday. So, might only get a few views, but those ones, the real motherfuckers, you know? And I'm at the age where all my friends are getting engaged and posting about it, and it's always the same shit. It's always, you know, she said yes. Yeah, no shit, she said yes, otherwise you wouldn't be posting, you know? Just like 1 out of 10, I want to see an awkward side hug caption, she said no, hashtag friend zone, you know? That's it. Just a little bit of a struggle. But, like, social media has always been around, is what I've realized. Because think about it, like, before we were posting from a device and, like, just sending it out onto the internet, we were driving around and it was fucking bumper stickers. It was. I mean, like, politics aside, I shouldn't know who you voted for 6 years ago, you know? Like, you're still holding out for Hillary. And if you're still feeling that burn, you just might want to go get it checked at this point, you know? Bumper stickers are the worst. I can't, like, they're the worst. Those people that just have their family members on the back of your car. We already know you're driving a minivan, you know? Just... Or people in LA with, like, coexist back there. You seen that shit? Like, you're all fucking liars. We all have road rage. Get the fuck off the road. And fuck your honor roll, kid. So true, right? You're gonna see that. Anytime you see it now, you're gonna be like, fuck you. Oh, you got a baby on board? That sounds like a you problem. Can't stand it. The only 2 words okay on a bumper sticker: student, driver. Totally valid. It's true. Fucking worst. They're the worst. It's always a Prius. You know? It's always a Prius or my mother. My stepdad has a bumper sticker that says they can't stop me from singing. I hate him. Can't do it. I can't. Or just like those signs in neighborhoods that say, like, drive like your kids live here. I don't have kids, fuck off. You know, just... Can't do it. It's just such a commitment, you know? Like, you're wrecking your paint. That car had that bumper sticker for the rest of that car's life. You know, that car didn't choose it, and people with bumper stickers usually pro-choice. So, I know, it's hot button. You guys can relax. Or drastically the opposite, but you'll know that from their bumper sticker, because that's usually on a truck, you know? Yeah, you read those bumper stickers with the twang. Her body, my choice, huh, Jesus, you know? Anyway, I used to be a nanny. I heard somebody else was a nanny in here. I heard that. Who was it? Yeah? I'm glad you're still alive. Yeah, being a nanny for a bratty 3-year-old with the attention span of a coked up gerbil is it's the ultimate source of birth control. She never wanted to do anything. Like, I don't want to take a bath. I don't want to sit on the potty. I don't want to eat the food. I'm like, fine, starve and smell. I don't care. I'm not your mother. And your mother doesn't care either. That's why she gave you to me. Finally snapped and sat her down. I was like, look, life isn't about getting what you want. You think this is what I want to be doing? You think I want to be wiping your ass? Oh, boo, 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 boo. You know what? I am boo, boo, too. Nobody's wiping my ass and my boyfriend doesn't look at me when we have sex. And then she asked me what sex was, so I told her. No, I didn't. But like, she comes from a really wealthy family, so like her perception of the world is ridiculous. Like she was looking at a ring I was wearing one day, and she goes, "I have one of those, but mine's designer." Yeah, I know. 3-year-old said this to me. I was like, okay, not gonna get upset. This is a teaching moment. So it was just like, you're a twat. I didn't say that, that would be mean. I just told her Santa wasn't real. So, I'm a Jew, Santa was never real, it's fine. Girls gotta learn at some point, you know? I nannied for an older kid for a little bit. So the parents would fuck him up, send him off to a nanny, you know, to like fix it or whatever. But like this girl, smart girl, 8 years old, lost a tooth. 2 weeks later, there was a note on the dining table from the tooth fairy with a $20 bill. Like, first of all, a 20? Fuck you, I got gum, alright? Like, inflation is no joke. And second of all, she knew better. She was like, Mom, why did you leave this from the tooth fairy? She's like, no, it's from the tooth fairy. And she's like, okay, well, why wasn't it under my pillow? She's like, well, sometimes the tooth fairy's a little too hungover to walk all the way up the stairs and put a 20 under your pillow. Sleep training babies, that's a thing. Parents get so overtired they hire somebody else to make their kids sleep, like their infant, you know? It's not that hard. I've done it. You just take a pillow, just shh, shh, shh. I'm available on weekends. Don't worry, I'm not having kids. You guys, pot smokers here? You know what you see? Yeah, I like it. It makes me kind of sleepy, but it's just always such a letdown for me. It is, because I have this great idea for a movie, and then I'm like, fuck, they already made Point Break, so it's just, I can't. Doing it, like smoking and then going on stage, like I can't function. And I went to a show, there's like weed shows now, that's a thing, where they have them at dispensaries, people get stoned and like go up and do comedy. I don't know how people do it. I went to a friend of mine had a show at one of those, and I was like, okay, I'll go check it out. And I did a dab, I didn't know what that was. Do you guys know what a dab is? Oh my God, it's like concentrated weed that just sends you to the moon, if you don't know. And then I got ambushed, and they tricked me into going on stage. They were just like, Julia Jasunas, everyone. I get up there, and I'm like, oh my God, you all have shoes on. So, and then I ate 2 bowls of pasta. My mom's a huge pot smoker. She always tried to hide it from me growing up, you know, because it wasn't as common as it is now, I guess. Like, well accepted, I guess. She always tried to hide it from me. And if you have kids and you try to hide it from them, like, shut the fuck up, we know, you know? Like, I'd come home and the house would smell like skunk, or I'd go for a snack and she'd have eaten all my Pop-Tarts. One time I found a bong in the dishwasher. She told me it was a vase. So I brought flowers home for the vase the next day, and she's like, Julia, that vase isn't for flowers. I'm like, huh, what's it for, Mom? She's like, oh, grass. You guys are so fun. I love it. 7 o'clock on a Saturday, my kind of people. You know, you're like, yeah, right? You guys are the smart ones. We're like, we're out, but at 7. In bed by 11, my fucking people. So fun. You guys drinking? Yeah, they're enthusiastic. I get it. Reminds me of my dad. My dad's an alcoholic. But he's actually, what is it, about 12 years sober. So, yeah, thank you. I'm really proud of him. He hasn't drank since his funeral. He can't hear you. Listen, if you're not laughing at that, not laughing's not going to bring him back. So. All right, I'm Julia Jasunas. Thanks so
For Julia Jasunas, everybody. Yes. Give it up for Julia Jasunas. Y'all having a good time